See, sometimes that's why it's always good to trading the news. You see, news is one thing that is very, very erratic. The direction a news will go is unknown to anyone, and how the market will react to news. You see, our analysis was right on sell, but the news went on buy. The analysis was 100% correct. This was the structure we had, but it's okay. It's okay if market doesn't go your way. But the reason this trade went wrong, for a trader, what matters is the number of reactions, successful reactions you have. The reason this trade went wrong was because of the fundamental data coming in from the US, and the dollar index reacted, and the US 10-year Treasury bond yield as well reacted, and we have seen them tanking on the release of such red economic data reports. So it was okay. The analysis was not wrong, but it's just to say that the market is driven by fundamental analysis. Is driven by fundamental analysis. But the lesson we drew here is that the structure of the market gives a clue on outcome of fundamental analysis. Because if we look critically to see at the early hours of the day, you'll see that price has maintained a 5 hours demand, a 5 minute demand floor here. Support become resistance and breakout structure SR, and price came back here and did the same, form a W structure on 5 minutes, an SR level, another SR level, another SR level. So that was enough. That should have been enough clue to say what to expect, where the market is headed. So market return again, another W structure, up to some few minutes leading into the release of the fundamental. That gives a clue. And besides, this is a bullish market. The market is heavily bullish that took correction from a current all-time high, and price got stopped by, we have a structure here. There's a strong structure here on 5 minutes. We have a demand floor here. We have a demand floor here. A buying candle, selling, stop selling, move up. We have a structure at that level. A 5 minute structure, case one, and we have an interchange around here. So if price is coming back, I will also expect a reaction at this level. So this is a strong bullish market, very strong bullish market. very strong bullish market. If you look at the price action from here, this is on the 15 minutes, you see when the candle broke out from the structure. What structure it broke out from? It broke out from RS1, RS2, RS3. From here, RTSR1, RTSR2, break of structure, and price return here, broke the structure, making here demand floor, RTSR. And you have seen it, price moves from there. And if you clone that structure, exactly, it gives you the roof. The trend angle is the same. So if we are lucky to get a pushback here, if price comes back here now, then we sell down. A further push into this roof will be a sell down into this structure as the market opens. The market will correct that very rally. That very rally has to be corrected. So technically, the direction of the market was very volatile, and most times you don't trade the news, you allow it go. If you are trading the news, man, you can just get anything. You know, you're gonna get anything. That is what the news is all about. So let's see if we can get a push into that structure. If we get a push into that structure, then from this side, we have an ascending trend line on 5 minutes, only evident on 5 minutes. From here. So that will serve as our ascending trend line. So you can see now that we have a floor. We have a floor from this. So we will expect our sell on this floor, on this roof. So this is the next roof where we look out for our sell opportunity. So it shows that a breakout from this resistance structure could technically continue to push price into here. Maybe before then, before market will now draw everything down. This is very much possible. It's very much possible. The market can correct into that structure. After tapping into this structure, RS1, RS2, RS3, RS4, a 5-minute ascending trend line, and a sell structure is born. So if price comes back into that structure, there is a very high probability that we could get a sell from this structure. We could get a sell from this structure. There's a very high probability we could get a sell from that structure. And of course, the market is in a zone. So I'm going to call it zone 1. So I will limit zone 1. The zone has been completed and a retest in that zone. So on that zone 1, you see that the market kept buying. After it broke that zone, it came back, retested it, and went up to complete the roof like price have done here. So it's also possible that price may be looking at this ascending trend line coming week for possible reaction. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So one more push. If we get a push more into this structure, it's an automatic sell. One more push into that structure is a sell. So what happened here? The analysis is correct, but it reacts due to fundamental. So the market could have moved in any direction on fundamental reports because it will now be a breakout from a demand floor and is a breakout from a supply roof with no retest. So the retest subsequent week might come into the structure. There is a probability that it might come into the structure. So because there is no retest. So whatever gain you have made for today, secure that money. Break even. Otherwise, you could see it's been taken away. The week could open on a massive take profit. That is very much possible. In trading, one of the things I've learned is anything can happen. So price can come back and retest here. It's possible that price can come back to retest here. But from what we've seen here, we have fulfilled this roof, first touch, second touch, forming an M structure on 15 minutes. So I think if we manage to get one more push up, to be an opportunity to short that structure from that level, to be an opportunity to do so. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but if that happens, that will present us with a nice opportunity to sell.